this is their Kerfunken Jig. Please listen to this to get the tune in your ear, then practice the scale. When you're done practicing the scale, I'll walk you through the tricky sections of the piece, play it slow so you can play along. There'll also be a sound slice file, so you can move through the different options to practice. If there's a section that's tricky, highlight the fingers or the fingerings or the sheet music where the tricky section is, and it'll play it over and over, looping it to practice. Don't forget you can slow it down there. And I'll also have a backing track you can practice with for a Strum machine. Okay, the Kerfunken Jig, here we go.
1, 2, 3, 4.
So the key that we're in here is the key of D major. So for the cello, that's open, first finger E, third finger F sharp, fourth finger G, go up to A, open, first finger B, second finger C sharp, fourth finger is D. I like to play 4 bows per note. Of the scale is to get the pitches perfectly in tune. So when we set on the notes for more than one time through, you can hear if it's in tune. Make sure you're playing along with me, matching your pitches. The other good use of the scale is to practice getting a good tone and a good rhythm. So for the tone, we want the stick of the bow pointing up slightly, not down. So up, and we want it in the sweet spot right above the F whole circle. So watch your bow to make sure once you're in tune that you stay right above the F whole circle. The other rhythm we can try is the jig rhythm. I call it riggedy jiggity. So we can go riggedy jiggity. With your 4 bows per note, you can actually play more bows per note but have more fun with the rhythm. The best way to practice a scale is either playing along with someone like me so you can match the pitch, or playing with a cello drone. We have a cello here. You can go right on YouTube for free, cello drone, D-R-O-N-E, and this one's in the key of D. So you do the cello drone D and you crank it up loud in your headphones or on your speaker while you play this scale. What it does is it keeps your sense of tuning centered on the pitch. If you practice the scale by yourself, it can go a little bit out of tune. So once you've tuned up your scale, you want to practice up to the F sharp, D, E, F sharp, D, E, F sharp. Make sure that's in tune, and then we're ready to play the first section. It starts with F sharp, third finger, and then 3, 1, 0, F sharp, E, D. Let's do it. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. This next part starts in F sharp, and it has every note of the scale all the way on up to D. So you start with F sharp, third finger, fourth finger G, then up to open A, 1, C sharp 3, D 4. So let's start on the third finger on the D and go up that scale. 3, 4, open. You now know the first 2 measures and also measure 5 and 6. So it's going to sound like this. 1, 2, here we go. 1, 2, 3. That would be a great great thing to loop and play over and over. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3. If you can't quite play it that fast, practice it slow a few times. 1, 2, 3. The next phrase is going to start on A. You're going to have 2 of those B notes. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it goes open to 3. So A, 1, 1, open, 3 for F sharp. And then here, we're going to hold and tie this E note, first finger, for 4 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it sounds like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Because that dotted quarter note gets 3 counts, and then the 8th note that it's tied to gets another count. If you're counting 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, it would sound like this. 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3. So let's play those next 2 measures, measures 3 and 4. 1, 2, 3, here we go. 2, 3, 1. Let's do it really slow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3. Okay, we're going to go back from the beginning and give it a try. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Time. I played that a little funny. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, 4. And this part. Did you notice it was the same? It was the same as the first part. Now the new section is. That much is the same as measure 3, but the ending goes E, F sharp, E, D. So it's 1, 3, 1, 0. Try that part with me. Ready? 1 on the D string. That's an E note. Ready? Go. Let's go from the beginning. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. I prefer to lift my bow at the end of each line so that I'm always down bow on the start of the next line. So you'll repeat that section. The next part, I love. It's super fun. It's not that hard. Starts on D, and it's going to go 3 counts on D, and then it's going to go D, E, F sharp. So 1, 2, 3, D, E, F sharp. So it's open, 2, 3, open, 1, 3. Then you're going to move your 3 over to the G string, and it's going to go B, B, A, B. So 3, 3, 1, 3. So starting at the beginning of the 3rd line on open D. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Jump to 3. Now this part. 1, 2, 3. It starts with a 3 count open. It starts the same as that measure we just did. 1, 2, 3. But the ending is different. 3, 1, 0, 1 is F sharp, E, D, E. Here we go. Let's try the whole 3rd line starting on open D. 1, 2, 3. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Different. Just like the ending to the second part, the second line is different than the ending to the first line. The ending to the fourth line is a little different than the ending of the third line. So the ending is actually going to be a D major arpeggio. So what we're doing, D major is the key we're in, and the arpeggio is the chord of D that we're outlining. We're playing the notes right in the chord of D. It kind of makes it sound cool. And the notes of the chord are every other note of the scale. So if we start on D, open, we're going to skip E and go to F sharp. We're going to skip G and go to A. Right? Then we're going to come up to the D note. Because we're in the key of D, we're going to end with D. So every other note. This is not a bad thing to practice a lot because we play the arpeggio a lot in the song. So open 3. Once you get that one, add the open 4, O3, O4. Then you want to go up and down. Then to end, we're going to go E, F sharp, E, D, or 1, 3, 1, O. So let's do that arpeggio. Open, 3, open, 4. Let's play that whole last line nice and slow. 4, 5, 6. Okay, I'm going to play the whole thing nice and slow, and you can use this section along with the sound slice to practice along and loop any tricky sections. Okay, so let me slow this thing down. We did 85, so if you want to practice it faster, the original was 85. Let's come on down to like 65. That's pretty slow. Let's give it a try.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Because that was pretty fast, let's slow it down a little bit more. 50.
1, 2, 3, 4.